Hey everyone, so here is my Sunday update that I'm doing on Tuesday because like I said, yesterday was my birthday and I just knew that it was going to be just a lot going on. Um you will hear some noise in the background because the little ones are up and they're playing their little games and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, I'm always said, I'm a mother first, so they come first. Their livelihood, their well-being comes first. I'll never put them off to the side to do any of this. So you're going to hear some noise in the background. So I wanted to talk about basically the vlogs that I've done last week because a lot of that stuff is like essential during a life transformation. Again, doesn't matter if it's a business, doesn't matter if it's weight loss, doesn't matter if it's hair, skin, no matter what. It could be just for you, just because you feel like there's something, some kinks and some bumps in the road that you need to smooth out. All right. So the first one I wanted to talk about was the psychological warfare because I feel like that's so important because people use it every day. People always try to mess with your head. And it's crazy that when you are trying to do better or trying to make a change for the better, it seems like that's when it's just like vamped up. Like people just like they know and they're like, oh, I'm going to throw them off track. I'm not saying everybody's like that, but in all reality, there's people that are like that. It could be us at times, it could be other people at times. But let's just make a conscious decision not to be that person. We don't want to be that person, okay? Change is good. So you see someone trying their hardest to change for the better, please support them. And if you don't want to give them outright support, just don't say anything at all. Don't do it at all. If you're going through anything like that where someone is using psychological warfare, just you have to block them out. You have to tune them out. I don't care who that person is. I do not care if it's your parent. I don't care if it's your child, your sibling, your best friend, and so on and so on. Block them out. Do not feed into it. If you still want to be in their life, which of course we want to be in the people that we love, we want to be in their lives. Pay that no mind. Just focus on all of the good about them. We all have some good traits, beautiful traits about ourselves. Okay, it's just as human beings, we go through some things, and the older we get, we carry those loads with us sometimes. We don't always know how to let go of things. All right. Even the things that are done wrong to us. Sometimes we don't know how to let go. We hold grudges. We gotta the only way that you are going to grow mentally, physically, spiritually is if you just let go of something. It's really the only way. I wish it was another way, but it is. I mean, hey, this is hard work for me too. I've had things done to me that was wrong. I mean, very wrong. That I had to just chop it up. You know, um, Everybody that done me wrong is not still in my life. For the most, no, they're not. I ain't gonna lie. People that did me real wrong. Mm-mm. But there are some that I feel that I was done wrong or mistreated, and I'm still in their life. It's just what it is. But just don't use that whole psychological warfare thing, and definitely don't feed into it. The next thing I wanted to talk about was the accepted or accomplished. I love that one because if you constantly keep that in your brain, in your head, you have nowhere to go but up. We're not trying to be accepted. We don't need anyone to accept our life transformation. It's not for them. This is our journey. Their journey is their journey. Your journey is your journey. My journey is my journey. I personally could care less who accepts it. I'm not looking for acceptance. I'm looking for accomplishment. I am looking to achieve something. All right. Talking about that motivation, that one thing or several things that motivate you. For me personally, it's my children. So nobody comes over my children. So if I was to be looking for acceptance and giving into psychological warfare, I'm letting my children down. I'm doing this for them. I'm not only doing it to build a business and to build a legacy for my children. I'm doing this so that I can be a better person for them. No, I wasn't a bad person before. But there are some things that needs to be straightened out. It just does. Like, it's self-work. It's what you do. It's when you want to live a meaningful life, you just have to do it. You can't stay the same. You can't be the same person you were in high school. You can't be the same person you were when you were 20, when you just became an adult. It just doesn't work like that. So keep that in your mind. Don't worry about acceptance. Don't go around asking opinions. You're looking for achievement. You're looking for I'm looking at my notes. You're looking for accomplishment. And I don't know why I looked at my notes for that because I knew it's like it's a mind thing. But that's something I have to work on, It's a life transformation. And the reason why I don't like go and look at my notes and read them and think back, okay, I was going to say this and say that, because it's a life transformation. I'm chronicalizing my life transformation. So you're going to see mistakes. You're going to see the rough around the edges. You're just going to see it. And I'm not looking to be accepted, so I don't care. Like, I'm sorry, I don't. I'm here to do this thing with you. I'm not here to teach you or lead by example. One day I would love for it to be that, but this ain't the day. No, it's not. I am making progress though. I'm listening to my own words. I look at my own videos. I look at myself and say, okay, you did, you're getting there. You're doing better. You're doing a lot better, girl. Good for you. And that's what you need to do for yourself. Look in the mirror, make a video, do what you got to do, make a video diary, start a YouTube channel, do what you have to do to get where you need to be. All right. The other one was it's war. Okay. No, I'm sorry. See what I mean? That was the psychological. That's what I'm saying. Thick skin and balance. So that skin, you're gonna need it. You're gonna need that skin for protection. And one thing that helps you get more layers of skin, we all know this. I'm not saying nothing that's rocket science, is negativity. Ain't nothing like some good old negativity coming from someone else to give you a nice thick layer of skin. Okay? If you're working, I'm talking from the entrepreneurial point of view right now. You're trying to promote your business, okay? You offer your service to someone, okay? In my case, you offer something free to someone just to give it a try, and they turn you down. Oh no, I already used this brand. Oh no, I'm already doing this. Take it back. Free? You don't even want to try it? You don't even want to support me by trying it? Another layer of skin. Another layer of skin. Because for every 10 no's, you're going to get a yes. You're going to get a yes. And that yes might lead to another yes and another yes. And then it might lead to that golden yes. And you know what the golden yes is? That golden yes is that bigger opportunity. That's why I say keep pushing your business. You do not know. I've said this before. Me and Laura said this on our Real Talk show. The right eyes will see and the right ears will hear. It has no choice but to work out that way. If you're putting in the work, you're putting in the time, you're getting those layers of skin, you're observing all of this pain. What else? I meant to say absorbing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. As you can see, I'm one of those people that I ain't gonna front. I don't be sitting up here trying to be using no big words that people don't understand and all that. I'm just trying to get my point across. The big words is for when I'm sitting in some instructor's class and they need me to write an essay. I don't got time for it. I need to get straight to the point. I don't know if it's because I'm a mother and I need to always be used to speaking in elementary terms so that my children can get it. But yeah, I know some big words, but I'm not here for that. So I meant to say absorbing, not observing. I'm not illiterate at all. I'm not illiterate. I promise you that. It's just I'm a fast talker. Sometimes my brain is like all over the place. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. What else? So yeah, that was it for as far as the notes. Thick skin. Just remember that you're going to get a lot of negativity. Girl, wear it. Wear it. Wear it. I'm saying wear it. Throw that thing on like a shawl. And then be ready for the next one. All right, I need some worse again. Where's that negativity at? I need it. I need it. You need that. That's your strength. That's your, what do they say that Superman has? It's like kryptonite. I think I'm not into superheroes and all that, but I believe it's kryptonite. That's your kryptonite. Now that positive energy, that's that kryptonite extreme. But the negative, you can make some positive out of negative. You definitely can make some positive out of negative. And the other one, I almost forgot. Get over it. Get over it. All it all coincides. It all coincides. You got to get over some things. You got to get over people. You cannot change people. You cannot change people. You can only change yourself. You can only work on yourself. Hell, it's hard for us to change ourselves sometimes. The older we get, the more settled we get in our ways. And you know, sometimes people might bring to your attention, you're to this or you're to that. And it's like, but this is who I am. This is who I am. I'll give some examples about myself. The one thing people complain about with me is that, uh, like if we're having a conversation, or I'm gonna be real, we're having an argument. I, it's like I go on, and I don't let them get their thoughts out. But I'm getting better at that. I'm getting a hell of a lot better with that. And it's not that I don't want to hear their thoughts. It's just that I be so immersed in my own feelings and trying to get my point across. And especially if it's something that's being said that's not right, or like just wrong about me, like this person has the whole wrong perception about me. I would they at one time people couldn't get a word out, and then what I would do is I would say what I have to say and walk out and leave. Like I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. So that, that's a bad, that was a bad trait. I can't, I can't be communicating like that. Like you don't do that. You don't do that to people. You don't. First, if I feel like what I feel is important, even if what they're saying is wrong about me, the least I could do is give my ears to at least hear them out. And I'm getting so much better with that. That's not good. That's not good at all. What else? I'm trying to think. It was something else that was in my head, but I can't think what it is about changing myself. But yeah, it's just a lot. Like, and you have to be open to admit where you're wrong. Like, you have to be open to admit like what's not right about you. And it can't be just one day or just for that moment, because then it just seems like a whole gimmick. Like this isn't organic. This isn't sincere. And I definitely am not one to want to have that tag on me that I'm not sincere, because I'm very sincere. Oh, that was the other thing. There's some positive things that you might feel like is a positive trait, but you have to get over it and you have to change it. I gave a negative, so I'm going to give a positive about myself. Another thing that I'm told regularly is that I'm too nice. Like, you're too nice. You always, you try to help people, and you see this and you want to change the world, and you want to help this person, want to help that person, and then sometimes people don't really appreciate it. If someone does something that I should have spoken up about and I don't, it's like, yeah, I've had told that you're too nice. You're too nice. You can't let people run over you. You can't let working in the school. I've had colleagues like, Miss C, you're too nice. You got to put your foot down with these children. If you tell them you're going to send them to the dean's office, don't give them no other chance. Send them to the dean's office. Like, it's stuff like that. You can't be, it's all about balance. It's just all about balance. And again, like I said, I know this is not no rocket science stuff. Hey, I'm just here to be a partner. I'm not here to teach. I'm not here to teach. I'm not here to tell you uh great great advice or anything like that. I'm just here showing you that, hey, it's other people like that's out here. We're working hard. Like, we're trying to better ourselves. We ain't trying to make nobody else better. What I'm trying to do is make myself better so that it can overflow and it can make certain situations better. But there's no way I can make anybody else better, and there's no way you can either. So focus on your transformation and stay focused. Do not let anyone or anything get in the way. Even our children at a certain point, you can't let them get in the way. Hey, once they're a certain age and they're able to understand certain concepts, they're gonna have to step to the side, because I've said this before too. Because once them babies hit that certain age, they They worry about their own family. They love you, you know, they appreciate everything you did, but they can't live their life for you. And you can't make them live your life for you. You just can't. So, you know, we always gotta focus on ourselves without being selfish. You can still be selfless and focus on yourself. Because if you're going through a life transformation, the people that you love and the people that love you will totally understand, and they will also reap the benefits. Who wouldn't reap the benefits of a beautiful human being? Beautiful spirit, beautiful soul. One thing before I go, because this isn't going to be a half an hour video, because I'm basically just going over like different things. And honestly, I'm not going to just be talking, just be running my mouth. So I'm going over the stuff, the notes that I took, and the stuff that was like that stuck in my head. Okay, be genuine. And just because you're being genuine doesn't mean you have to be a pushover, and it doesn't mean it always has to be positive. Have to be positive, okay? You can be genuine and speaking your feelings and how you carry yourself, even if other people don't look at it as not so good, okay? For instance, someone just wrote a book, okay, and they asked you to read the draft. Now, say the book you notice is like, it's like, like the beginning, middle, and end isn't really like chronicle. It's like it's just like all over the place. There's just something off about this book. You read it and they come back there. You see this is like your best friend or your spouse. And they are so proud. They work for 3 months on this book and they are so happy about this book. And they feel like, yeah, this is the one. I cannot wait. I think I'm ready to publish. I need you to read it so I can know like I can know that, this is good. So you read the book and like I said, it's just something about it, like, but you see, they're so excited. So you say, "Oh yeah, it was good. It's good." But deep inside, but it's not. Like that they can do better. Like you're the first reader, so if it didn't capture your attention, then it's a good chance it might not capture other people's attention. Then it's a good chance it might just be you. But be genuine and say, this. Tweak this. It was some not without telling them. Yeah, I liked it, but I was kind of confused in chapter 3 because in chapter 2 they said this, but then it skipped this, that, and the other, and it just wasn't. Just be genuine and tell them. Like you don't being genuine doesn't mean you have to always be nice and sweet. Just be genuine. Be genuinely positive, and if it's I hate to say it, but if it's negative, you have to be genuinely negative too, because you're only helping the other person that's involved, and you're also being truthful within yourself. Okay? If you don't feel like smiling, you're having a horrible day, you don't have to smile. I mean, you ain't gotta walk around frowning either, but you don't have to smile. But being genuine, I think, is like very important during a life transformation because we really can't afford to be anything but genuine. Because if you're not being genuine, you're not being real. And then how can you successfully travel down that journey of your life transformation? I'm sorry, it's a lot of noise in the background, and my children are throwing me off, and I'm being genuine with you right now. So that's why I'm so glad this is not a half-hour video because, yeah, it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. We just had leftover cake, and everybody's hyper, and it's just a mess. So I hope that you did get something from this video. Next update, I promise, will be um more fulfilling. It's just I'm actually doing so good with my transformation that I don't really have like any life experience that I can share and be like, oh yeah, so this happened to me, and this is how I handled it. So like none of that's going on. I'm really staying focused and on track. I am doing awesome. Let me tell y'all. I will tell you, psychological warfare, honey. I was the general of that. I did not know. Seen it and woof off into the air. Let's see, accepted or accomplished. I ain't worried about being accepted. I never really worried too much about being accepted, but I'm really not worried about being accepted now. Nope. It's all about achievement, and I am achieving my goals, and yes, I am. Thick skin and balance. My skin is nice and thick. See? It's thick though. I'm becoming more balanced. See what else? Get over. I got over a lot of stuff. I'm getting over some stuff about myself that just has to be changed because guess what? If I didn't, I would not be able to sit in this video and tell you some negative traits about myself. So hopefully you're doing the same thing. It don't have to be by none of the stuff I talked about in my video. It don't have to be on none of the stuff in the vlog. What's important is that you become who you want to become. Okay? Your business gets to the level that you needed to get to. Your health gets to where you needed to get to. Your skin gets to where you needed to get to. It's all about that. Speaking of that, I am I want to start doing like tips and like, healthcare tips and just little small little tips, whatever stuff that you might know, stuff you might not know. I don't know. But I want to start doing that now. Once I start seeing interaction on my channel, and it's no rush, no pressure. I promise you, it's no rush, no pressure. But that's when I'll start putting little tips and stuff, speaking little tips, and maybe even typing some stuff into the comments and stuff like that. But I just don't know what tips to start with because I'm not getting no interaction, so I don't know. Like if you like what you see, if you don't like it, if you're just watching, you might just be watching my little journey. I don't know. But once I start getting some interaction, I will start speaking more about the health, natural cures, little things that we can take that make our body stronger, stuff to reverse the aging process. That's my favorite. I wake up every day. Love my regimen. Like I wake up when we was away at that hotel and I forgot to bring my stuff from my regimen. I was kind of a little inside, like and then it was like I didn't do it when I got home because morning time is the best time. Just gave you a tip. Morning time is the best time. So, like I said, I'll talk about all that stuff, any issues and stuff you have. I'll do anything I can to try to help. Speaking of that, I am actually helping with a health issue that Lois, my co-host, is having. Okay, it's a health issue, and we're almost there. Like he's almost cured. I'm so excited, like just to witness that and see that. And this is deep. It's like his eyesight. He was losing his eyesight. I brought it back. Like that. That's great. So I don't know if I can help you any way I can. There's someone else close to me that I am actually working on her capsules right now for an issue, and I'm very excited. She's excited. Can't wait to present that to her. And yeah, so yeah, definitely when I start getting some interaction, I'll definitely start, with some tips. Like I said, you can always go to acknowledgebeautiful.com, and any questions or any comments or anything you have, like I said, if you want to be private, I don't care. Pick a screen name if you don't want me to know it's you. And whatever health problems, whatever, anything I can do to help, I will. But I have to start getting that interaction first, and then I can start knowing which way to go with the tip of the day that I would like to use. All right. Happy transformation.